mature than a woman in her 50s. I have seen it. But, you know, some of the things that have fallen out of her mouth and stuff like that, I haven't held it to her heart. You understand me? I haven't put a label on her back or nothing like that. Just like with Tamar. You know, a lot of people, you know, feel a particular kind of way about her and all that other kind of stuff like that. But see, let me tell, let me put, you know, some ladies up on some things, okay? Let me tell you what matures a woman, okay? What matures a woman and what brings you from a girl, a young lady, to a full-fledged woman is life experiences, okay? Now, in life experiences, as you tend to get older, you know, some of us are mothers, some of us are wives, some of us has lost parents, those things like that. And some of us are well versed, well traveled, orientated to time, versed on the government and economics and cultures and religions and so many different things. That is where your strength lies, and that is where you get your maturity. You understand me? That is where maturity comes from. But if you've been closed-minded, closed in, sheltered, you've never had children, you've never been married, you never been, you know, you've never traveled, you know, your educational background is a little shaky and whatnot, then therefore that doesn't mean that you're dumb and you don't know nothing. That just means that you're lacking experience in certain areas. That doesn't mean that you would never get there. I'm not saying that. That's not for me to say. It just means that you don't have as much experience as some other women would have. And when you have life experiences, you tend to be more broad and have more things to discuss and more things to talk about, as opposed to gravitating to the lives of others and what somebody else got going on. Because at the end of the day, what it says, not only the fact that you have your own insecurities, problems and shit, but it also says that you're not versed. You're not versed at all. You know, you're in this little shell. You're in a box. You know, you're a follower. On YouTube, there's followers and there's leaders, just as in life. There's people that get it and people that get got. You know, and there's people that are stagnant and there's people that are go-getters. There's all these different types of people. That's just the way of the world. But when a woman gets to a point where she's belittling another woman, when we really need to embrace each other and put our arms around each other and say, you know what, sister, I got you. I understand. I'm with you. I've been there. I've done that. Why don't you look at this angle here? I understand that that is your belief, but let me orientate you to a different way of doing things. That is nurturing a woman's growth, especially a younger woman. That is nurturing her growth. Not sitting up here nitpicking and you know, on some junior high school juvenile type shit. This shit needs to stop. It truly needs to stop. But it's not going to, because there's so many people riddled with so much pain. There's so many women that's going through right now, being health-wise, being marital status, being their children is putting them through, being their, you know, their finances is you know, this and that. So that would make a woman feel a particular kind of way. But however, yeah, I know I look fucked up, but that's all right, because I'm all woman. I don't need to prove that. I don't need to prove that I'm a woman by the eyelashes that I wear and the concealer that I buy, and whether or not this shit is NARS or this shit is MAC or it's Milani. That does not make me a woman. It doesn't make me a woman or make me a badass bitch or, you know, a souped up chick because, you know, I got certain kind of bag, or, you know, I got stiletto nails on and all that other kind of stuff. Because the baddest of bitches, baby, can pull their shit together when they looking wickety whack like boop. Okay? My clothes, my units, my jewelry, my car, my travels do not define me. It does not. So I don't have to come onto YouTube and pull all my shit together and fillet all my shit out to come on this motherfucker, because that's not who you coming to see. You coming to meet my representative. That's not who Tina is. Tina is what you see right now in the raw, coming at you and telling you that some of you guys are wrong. That is what a friend would do. A friend would say, you know what, hold on. Now, you my motherfucking partner. But I have to correct you on that right there. Listen, dog, you wrong. Or sister, you need to retract that. You need to think that through. You understand what I'm saying? That's what a real motherfucking friend would do. Because when a motherfucker don't care, they don't care. I care, though. Yesterday, now, you know, one thing about me also, I know that I'm the bitch that a lot of motherfuckers love to hate on YouTube, but they got to keep watching because I'm amusing to them. And I do give some motherfuckers life that have never been anywhere and, you know, or whatever. I'm not making fun, but I am a realist, okay? And, you know, and it's amazing how, you know, when I do watch videos, it's the little subtle things, you know, the different words that are used and the different animations and you know dialogue and different things. When I see me on YouTube, it makes me grin. It doesn't make me pound my chest like, you know, everybody is on this. No, it does not. It doesn't. It just tells me that I live on. That's what it tells me. But and I know that people watch me because I wouldn't have reached a milestone of 6 million views. I would not have if my shit wasn't being watched. And that's still not the issue here. But I say that to say that you can be a contributor or you can be a shit starter. Which line you gonna be in? Now, yesterday I posted on my social networks. You know, I try to put you guys up on different things. If I get some type of information or anything of that nature or something to help you guys, then I will post it on my social networks and things, you know, about different things to just help, just to be of service and to pay it forward, you know, just to not be on here on some bullshit. You okay? When I tell you I got a handful of thank yous, but I know everybody's seen it. Everybody went to their settings and got their shit together to get their AdSense coins. No, but I tell you what, I have to say maybe I got 5 comments. I think I got about a few thumbs up, but I know everybody saw it. But I bet you if you go into their settings, they went in there and they fixed that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's fine with me. That's fine. I could be the bitch you love to hate. I love it any motherfucking way. Because I keep your ass on the ropes. You don't know what the fuck this bitch is a mole. She gonna go down up under. And this bitch gonna pop up on a boat. This bitch gonna pop up down here in the concert. This bitch finna be on a plane. Yes. Yes. It's called diversity. It's called diversity. It's called character. It's called truth. And I'm standing firm in it. I'm not on YouTube to exist. I don't just merely exist in my life. Okay? I live this motherfucker in full color. Techno. 3D. Okay? Piranavision. However way you want to put it. That's the way I live my life. But I find it rather discerning and hurtful when I see so many women are kikiing and laughing at this young lady here, as opposed to embracing her. If you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing. But to make light of it and laugh at it and shit, and you know, and throw jabs at her husband and all that other kind of old, I mean, what? I mean, motherfuckers is really getting beside themselves on some real shit. On some real shit. And I don't know if you got the memo, but motherfuckers that's really successful and really doing some things and making some power moves on YouTube, they don't buy into the rhetoric and the bullshit. That's not what we're on here to do. That's why I said we. That's not what we're on here to do. When your channel is getting scouted to do real big things and do some beautiful things, God given, then he take it away. Okay? And I say that to say that if you on here and you constantly trying to undermine and undercut another woman, that's why your shit ain't going nowhere. That's why you was once hot and now you're not. Because now motherfuckers are starting to, you know what, this motherfucker right here, this motherfucker right, you understand me? Yeah, that's what happens after a while. Because people get your number. And then they be like, you know what? I once thought that about that motherfucker. Or I heard this before about this motherfucker. And you know what? The truth comes to light. All you got to do is be still. All you got to do is be still. The truth is going to come to light. Okay? And you can really find out about a lot of motherfuckers when you just fall back and assess. Just watch them. Okay? But I had to come in on this one today because I think that it's wrong. I think it's nasty. I think it's ill-willed. I think it's juvenile. I think it's hurtful. I think it's bullshit. And all that other stuff to be kikiing on somebody else's situation. It's wrong. That don't make you hot. That don't make you hot topics. Motherfuckers that do hot topics, they getting paid for that. Okay? They get paid for that. But if you're not getting paid to be on here, belittling another motherfucker, that's dirty money any motherfucking way, in my opinion. Because to get where you're trying to go and you have to step on the back of another to catapult you over to the next level, then baby, you ain't got no springs of your own. In fact, you have no game. Because basically you're, shadowing somebody else's shit on what they talking about. That's giving you reason to speak. No. And I also stand amongst a lot of women that have been through the thick and the thicker with men. And I know what a man will do for a woman. And I know the perils that are involved in marriages and things of that nature. A woman is never supposed to tell another woman to leave her husband. That's what you never do. Never. Now, if this is your girlfriend and this is just a dude she done met offline on tag or whatever, and this nigga done hit you up and done hit her up too, then yeah, girl, leave that motherfucker alone. That nigga ain't worth two motherfucking niggas rubbed together. Wouldn't. That nigga ain't worth two of them. Okay? Then therefore, yes. But when it comes down to a husband and wife, that is something that you never intervene in. You let them go through what they go through. And you sit the fuck back and you back down. But you do not come on this motherfucker here. Somebody got to tell the truth, goddammit, and I raise my hand. Okay, because it's obvious a lot of motherfuckers ain't got no coof or no etiquette and nothing the fuck else. Okay, now I'm not a Bible toter or any of that, but it really make your ass look real bad if you quote the Bible one motherfucking day, but then you gossiping and in somebody else's business the next. Come on, somebody. Come on. Now, a hypocrite I am not. I'm not. So, ladies, I want you guys to really, back down. Fall back. This young lady, yeah, she made some comments and things. A lot of motherfuckers got up in the airs on a lot of shit that she said. But dogs don't bark at parked cars. Because some of the shit that she said went right over my motherfucking head. It didn't sting me. Why? Because I'm a woman that stand on my own. I'm a woman with a mind of my own. I live my life on my own terms. My parents are deceased. So the only motherfuckers that I look to when shit fall out of my mouth are my children. I fear God. He is the nucleus of my being. But there's not a person alive that I fear. I done died, came back, all that. I don't have no fear. I don't have a fear of getting older. I don't have a fear of aging or anything. When you get over 40, your objective, pretty much, is to simply live your best life. For wherever you at in it. Wherever you at. But to be over 40 and shit like that in your mid-30s and all that other kind of shit, and you got these young ladies that's 18, 19 and impressionable, and they watching your shit, and you up in this motherfucker acting a two-toe you fool on some some crazy shit. And if you think that that's going to make you successful and motherfuckers going to scout your channel to put you on, the big screen, you're wrong. It doesn't happen that way. It does not happen that way. Because you cannot be successful standing on the backs of other people because your foundation is not strong and you're going to crumble. You can only hold that weight for a certain amount of time, family. But when you're building your platform with bricks and you're building your platform on truth, there's nothing to waver. You understand? When you come on this motherfucker and you just being yourself and all that other kind of shit, yeah, it might look crazy to some motherfucker. I know motherfuckers say all the time, bitch, if you don't get that motherfucking unit of hot oil treatment, bitch, if you don't go to that motherfucking doctor and get some of your change back because your shit still look crazy. And you done spent all this motherfucking money. But guess what though? But guess what? I'm so happy in life. I sleep so good at night. I don't have no regrets on anything that I've done in my life. That's living. When you know without a shadow of a doubt that you are a child of God, you have made mistakes and you done all kind of crazy shit, but guess what? You're still blessed. I still make mistakes. I still do stupid ass shit. I'm her. I raise my hand. But I'm not on here belittling another woman or talking crazy about another woman or kikiing and laughing because somebody else has fallen short. Baby, it's not them, it's you. You need to stop it, family. You need to stop it. I mean, the reason why our men act the way they act towards us, because look how we're acting towards one another. Think about it. If men seeing women out here fighting each other and arguing and bitch you this right here and bitch blah blah blah, and this is what they are seeing, then they calling us bitches too. They treat us all kind of ways. They playing us, they bunting women against each other nowadays. Some men want to see women fighting and shit and titties popping out and all that old type of shit and motherfucking Remy and shit all on the streets and shit. What? Some woman need to stand up and tell the truth about it. I nominated myself on this day, family. I don't mean no harm, and I'm not finger pointing at not one particular person. I'm just saying that we truly need to get it together. There's women on here doing all kind of shit, you know, strange shit for cash. Motherfuckers is out here cash for gold, and motherfuckers is laying on their back sucking dicks and all kinds of shit to make a couple of coins. But mama, that's a decision that you decided to make. So being that you made that though, be the best come swallower that you can ever be. If that's what you choose to do. But to be belittling somebody else and make somebody feel subservient because your motherfucking ass ain't happy about the decisions that you decided to make, you wrong, mama. You all the way wrong. So let me go in here. I just had to come in here and say this here. It's a little after 12. I know my doctor's office, they taking a lunch break at noon, so I'm running behind. Let me go in here, but I had to go in and say this right quick. I had to allow my voice to be heard on something that's positive. And I deem this to me as positive because somebody is going to watch this and they're going to be like, you know what, you're right. Oh, it's going to be thumbs down. I look for that. Because motherfuckers thumb down the dumbest shit and that does not bother me. Have you noticed? That don't bother me. It just simply shows that, you know, there's so many motherfuckers riddled with so much jealousy, jealous of the most dumbest of things. But when a woman know who she is, baby, when a woman is standing so firm in her truth, that little bullshit can't make her waver. Baby, I'm on stilts, baby. I'm walking on stilts, right? I'm on a platform and on a, man, listen, that shit don't bother me. It really, really, truly doesn't. So let the games begin. I ask that you guys leave your comments below. Let me go handle this business. I love you. You guys take care of each other. Take care of your homes. On that note, I'm out. I love you. You guys have a wonderful day. You take care. Bye for now.